Um, uh, whoops. Where can you have hot sauce distributed?
Oh, our hot sauces, our drink mixes, dry spices, we literally ship them all over the world, and it can go everywhere. It can absolutely go everywhere.
Hey, Cal, John Paul. We're doing the Littleton Big Life Stories here with Danny Cash, who is the GM brand manager of Branded Sauces by Danny Cash.
Yes.
Will you tell us more of what the branded sauces are by Danny Cash?
Yeah, so the branded sauces came to be because my third customer said, Danny, I love your sauce, hate your label. And I was like, oh. But at that point, I was literally just printing out sheets of paper with logos on it for labels and cutting them out and applying them with 3-inch wide packing tape. So what I did was I printed her logos on that. We started private labeling for her, which actually worked out really, really well because branded sauces, even though it's a division of Danny Cash, branded sauces is massive. People might not know me, but they definitely know the sauces because we're private labeling for everybody and their sister.
So when it comes to branding, what are your limitations on branding? Or are there limitations on what you'll brand and who you'll brand for?
Yes, we do have some limitations because it's a food product. So it has to have nutritional analysis on it. It has to have the ingredients list and everything. And because it's food, it has to actually have something pointing back to us. So if we do custom labels for you, that's great, but we don't want people showing up to your house or the FDA kicking in your front door in a raid situation. So they will come to us and they will politely be like, hey, food company, you're making food, right? And we'll give them the big thumbs up and all's good.
It's all good. You keep it safe, so it's all good. Whoops. Where can you have hot sauce distributed?
Oh, our hot sauces, our drink mixes, dry spices, we literally ship them all over the world. And it can go everywhere. It can absolutely go everywhere. We were actually the official hot sauce of the continent of Antarctica for 3.5 years. That was pretty cool. We knew the guy who did all of the ordering for all of the US laboratories, and he was the only guy bringing hot sauce down there, and it was our stuff. So custom labels down there, it was fantastic. Apparently a penguin is a protected bird, so we could not put on the labels tasty unbarbecued penguin. That did not fly. But we had a lot of fun doing that. We ship regularly to France and the UK and Germany and Australia. We send it everywhere.
Wow. And then so on your website, you can have that, you can sign up with whatever you need to, wherever you want to, essentially, right? But then call in and talk with someone as well?
Yeah, it actually says if it's for an international order to contact us directly because we're coming out with our brand new website in the next few weeks and everything after we work out the bugs. So that'll be great for us. So that'll be available summer of 2023. But until then... the system is a little stupid right now. And
technology is great when it works, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. So we can send to Maine, we can send to Hawaii, we can send to Florida, even the Keys and everything. But if it's international right now, get a hold of us directly because we want to talk to you anyway about servicing your needs.
So when it comes to, you've already mentioned longevity and certain things, but how long has Branded Sauces by Danny Cash been around?
Okay, so Danny Cash Hot Sauce has been around for just over 21 years. I started in 2002, just needed something new in my life and started making hot sauce because I had an addiction at that time. It was to hot sauce. At that point, I was spending about $15 to $20 a week on other people's sauces, and they weren't very good back then. And at that time, there was only about 1,000 hot sauces worldwide. And I had a lot less choice back then. Now there's about 3,000 to 5,000 any given moment. So I needed to make my own hot sauce. And then quickly, I got legit. I started making my hot sauces in our church kitchen in Wheat Ridge, which lots of funny stories there. But when I started wholesaling it to different restaurants, that third customer, Blue Sky Cafe over in Denver West. Fantastic. And she was so honest with me. And I absolutely love her still to this day because she did this for us. We have over 24,000 labels that we put onto our products for other people's businesses.
Nice. So they have the exclusive, essentially, branding to where it is when it comes from you, but allows them to present what you have in their own establishments.
Exactly. So Blue Sky Cafe has Blue Sky hot sauce. You cannot buy Blue Sky hot sauce anywhere else in the world other than Blue Sky Cafe. Michael Madsen, who's in all the Quentin Tarantino movies, and he was the dad in Free Willy. We run a website for him. We run a website for a lot of our customers and everything to where they actually make profits off of it, and we do all the work. So they put it out there into the social media things, and they get people to go to the websites, and we ship everything out for them.
Wow.
And they get a cut of the action. It's fantastic.
So it's a two-way situation.
Yeah, it really is. Like, we are actually really benefiting the restaurants because they don't want to ship things. We're benefiting random celebrities by doing a website for them because it's just a whole different direction that they can go in with their career because they have the facial recognition and people know and love them and everything. And then there's also other things like, plumbers and radon installer, like mitigation installers and stuff. And like, it's great. One of our best customers, he actually goes to, including the Colorado Renaissance Festival, but he goes to 7 other ones throughout the US. And when people pay to get into the Renaissance Festival, they're not going to pay to go back in just to go buy more hot sauce. So he has a great website that we run, and we can private label these websites for anybody, including Boy Scout troops and anything else, like for fundraisers for sports teams. It's really, really cool, and we do all the work, and they just get people to go there. Nice. So it works well.
That's awesome because it allows the community to see what you have as well as allowing the others to just gain that much more recognition for what they do and how they do it for everybody else. Yeah.
Yep. And sometimes we're totally busted. People pick up on the fact like, hold on, I've had this hot sauce before. It's delicious, and now it has your label on it. But the funny thing is, when people come into our hot shop, we actually have all these posters up on the wall. Cue B footage film.
Yeah. We'll have that going there shortly.
And they'll actually see like, oh my gosh, I've eaten at these 5 different places and I bought sauce from that guy. And it's like, yeah, that's everything that we do. We just put their logos onto it. So it's awesome. It's all the same 50 items, 50 food items with different, wearing different t-shirts basically.
Yeah, sure.
It's great.
Yeah. T-shirts and hats are available as well, just so you guys
Yep, absolutely. We do all the merch in-house.
So speaking of merchandise, what is your favorite sauce that you have?
Oh man, so the garlic serrano. I'm going to give you a taste of this. You're eating it right now. The garlic serrano was my very first hot sauce. The name of this hot sauce, other than garlic serrano, it's affectionately known as bottled up anger. And it's just because I needed something new in my life at that time. So with this one, you get a quick serrano lime bite, no jalapenos, no cilantro.
Yeah.
I'm not into that sort of thing at all. No cilantro. But serrano lime bite, a wave of garlic, and a nice red habanero backburn. It's our #1 selling sauce.
Yes.
And it's delicious.
There's habanero there and I can taste the garlic.
Yeah.
It is really good. It's really good.
And it's good on everything. It's a green sauce. So it sells really well west of the Mississippi, and it does not sell at all east of the Mississippi. It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I didn't know what green sauce was until I married my wife, and she's from New Mexico. And you go there, and they're like, "You want red or green sauce?" I'm like, "I don't know what that means."
Always both.
She's like, "Both," and I'm like, "Okay." I had no idea. I'm always from the west side, so I'm like, "Yeah, no." So yeah, that is really good because there's some different green sauces that just aren't as That is really good.
This one, we really try to keep the flavors very bright.
Yeah.
We use the lime juice in that, and like the garlic actually brings it down. Lime juice takes it up. And then the serranos are super fresh, and the red habaneros have the backburn. So you're kind of all over the place. It's just like tasting wine or beer these days. It's very cool because it goes everywhere on your palate.
Yes, it really does. And I put it on the front of my tongue, and it's filling the mouth. It's not bad. It's really, really good. You taste it, and it's not like other sauces. Like I said, you've tasted the one. You're like, it just lingers there. It doesn't linger. So on here, there's a heat variance. So I had one the other day, and I didn't look at the heat, and I think it was a 24 out of 10. This is a 7 out of 10, so I like this a little better.
This one, the average person loves this sauce. 24 out of 10. It's well beyond the average person's palate or pain threshold. Yeah.
So it's good that you have the variants on there, because then people know exactly what to do. Because if you really like the hot sauce, they got the variances on there for you guys. The heat module.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is the 7 out of 10. These are the milder ones. We got 6 of them over there. But then it gets hotter as you go up this way. There's more that are hotter, which is fantastic, because I think you had the Coconut Ghost, didn't you?
I did have the Coconut Ghost.
So that is the Coconut Ghost right there. This one is affectionately known as Multiple Personalities. It is a very fun, flavorful, sweet, savory, delicious, crazy sauce.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's well beyond.
It was sweet. I'll give you that. And there was also just that heat that was there as well. So you got like a sweet and the heat that is totally there.
Yeah, that sauce will make you think.
Yeah. So one of the questions I'm going to ask is like, what's something that people don't know about Branded Sauces by Danny Catch? But I mean, we've covered a whole bunch with all those questions. So we'll go on to the next question here, which is in regards to what would your customers say that they love most about Branded Sauce by Danny Catch?
Oh man, I think we're so easy to work with. We get told that regularly. Whenever we get orders in, we try to bust them out as quickly as possible. We really like having the retail store, because people come in and we tell everybody about what we're doing with the private label. So they might just be coming in for a couple of bottles of hot sauce, just driving past on their way to Starbucks or Target or something like that. But when they come in, they're like, oh my gosh, I can use this as business cards for my own business, and I can hand out people something that they're not going to throw away. And it's like, people don't throw away bottles of hot sauce. People throw away business cards all the time. So it is a lot of fun, and people really like how unique it is. And the fact that we always recommend go hotter than you think to give out to people, because you don't want to give them necessarily a barbecue sauce. You can sell the barbecue sauce. It works really well for like farmers markets or little roadside stands or restaurants or something who are doing like the general store type thing, like a Cracker Barrel or something. But if you're going to hand it out to somebody and you're going to tell them, call me in a few months, you need to make sure that it is a hot sauce, because it sticks around longer in their home where they're talking about it and they're not thinking about work, and it's just totally subliminal.
Right.
Subliminal awesomeness. Yep.
Yeah, you have those cue notes that can either be like, this is what it is, this is where I got it from. Just helps them out as well to explain it. Yeah, totally agree.
Definitely.
You have this branding that goes on there.
Yep.
So thank you for your time. I wanted to ask a question. Do you have anything that's exciting coming up that's not privy to the general public?
Oh man. We are expanding next door, which most people don't know about, but we're actually, we are commandeering our neighbor's warehouse, which is super exciting, because we're going to be able to make twice as much hot sauce, which is fantastic. Because right now we have one customer that has already ordered their 30,000th bottle this calendar year, and we need to be able to make more sauce. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And when we actually have that space open to us, we're going to be able to put more very unique short run sauces into the retail store. And that's one of the other reasons why we absolutely love having the retail store here, is because it's kind of like our test market. So we get to do really, really weird, crazy things. This is our salted habanero chocolate sauce.
Interesting.
It's wild, and it's hotter than it should be, because it's supposed to go into ice cream. We have done a cherry chipotle maple syrup. I just had it this morning on a waffle with an egg. It was delicious. But we do other fun stuff here that is not on DannyCash.com or brandedsauces.com. We really treat this as a trade show, open 6 days a week.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun.
So the retail store to come and try those and see exactly what flavors go with what pairings of food, essentially.
Definitely. And we have had people bring in their own bag of chips before because we're purists. You get a spoon with us.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because we want you to taste the sauce.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Guy walked in here with a sandwich one time. We put hot sauce all over his sandwich. And he's like, this is amazing. I'm going to go outside and finish my sandwich. And then he came back in and he bought $50 worth of hot sauce. It's wonderful.
Hey, that's good. That's good. The forefront there is all right there, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow. There is so much here, and you're local, which is even better, but yet you work nationwide. So in the Colorado area, the Metro Denver, the Littleton, Colorado spaces, you're available anywhere to just ship it out, which is awesome. So his website and contact information for anybody who needs to call directly, they will answer the phone. They will talk with you however long you need to be and answer those questions, but come in and try it out. Thank you so much for your time, Danny.
Cool, buddy. Thanks for stopping in today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Merch is available here for you guys. I'm John Paul Realtor. We've got General Manager Danny Cash here with Branded Sauces by Danny Cash. If you got any questions on hot sauce, go ahead and give him a call or stop on by. You got any questions on homes, go ahead and give me a call. Enjoy your day.